Okay, battling children and families. First off, they send you to the complaints department, which I found that the woman that I was dealing with there, she was pretty good at explaining a lot of things to me that were not being done properly here in this town. The court system is in with the children and families, and it's almost pointless even trying to do anything with that. Um, she checks everything all out, that they're doing everything correctly, but she just hears what their side of the story is, or sees what they want her to see, and that's about it. Um, then it's after that, it's going up the ladder to the Deputy Minister of Children and Families, and that gets referred back to Children and Families Supervisor, or Head Supervisor, which then passes the message on to the supervisor, which goes to the worker, which comes back to me saying, no, everything's fine. Then it's up to the Minister of Children and Families, which goes to this head supervisor, to the supervisor, to the worker, and back to me saying everything's fine. And I've gone to the children's rights because feeling that the children's rights are being ripped from them and they're not being properly treated. There is an act for children's rights, and this act is not given to the children when they're taken into children and families. So they do not know their rights at all. And a lot of things on those rights is privacy, ownership of their own stuff, and their religion, and or beliefs, and talking to the family if they want to talk to the family, or phone calls, which a lot of these rights are not given to these children. And they can't do anything for the children. And yet they claim that they do stand up for the children when there's nobody around. It's strange that they don't. So it's back down to complaints department again, and slowly working your way back up again. And each time I found I was hitting up against a brick walls. What's the point? You're fighting almost a losing battle, it seems. There's no place to go. No help anywhere. Court system's not working properly. Everybody's believes what the Children and Families says, which is so unbelievably it's just the lies that comes from their mouth is unbelievable. And like I said, I don't know how these people can live with themselves. It just boggles the mind. The things that they could come up with, and ripping children from the family. This is worse than being abducted by strangers. You don't see your children. You get to have a picture every now and then. It's just unbelievable. The pain that that the children go through, the pain that the family goes through. And these people sit there and laugh at you. It's sickening.
Any advice to new people who are just going through it for the first time?
I pity them. It's your best. Start off with the complaints department. It's the only thing you can do. Just nag them to death, I guess, because it's pointless going any higher because they won't do anything. The premier of the province I've even written to, and that that was a joke. So it's a losing battle almost. You're running around. They make you run around in circles to get your mind off of what they're doing to your children. And the best bet's to go to the complaints department and try there and nag them to death, and maybe that something can be done there, because it's yeah, keep records of everything, written records. If you can sneak in a a recorder, that could help too. Maybe, I don't know, but or even let them know that that's what you're doing. But keep records of everything that's said, because they'll twist it, and it's just not right what they do. Like I said, I don't know how they can live with themselves.
What about courts? Aren't the judges impartial?
I find that the judges don't even give you a chance to talk half the time.
Which judges?
There was Saunders. One time, like I've had a few judges, and there was Gould and Claver, and that. Sometimes they won't listen to you or let you talk at all, and you're trying to tell them what's going on and how these kids are, but Children and Families steps in and says this and that and the other, and oh, okay, well, we'll believe you, and that's it. And we're sitting there, well, no, that's not the truth. These people lie right in the courts. I find that's just, what's the point of courts then? If you can go in there and lie, it's not justice.
Can you find that the Ministry of Children and Family, MCFD, actually sort of consider themselves to be above the law?
Yes, actually, Jane Clark has even admitted that they're above the law, and they can do anything that they want.
Jane Clark, the social worker in the Port Alberni office of MCFD?
Yes, she is. She's even said that to us a few times, that they're above the law. They don't have to listen to the court or to the judge. They can do what they pretty much please. So
in front of a judge at a case conference, you see.
yeah, she has said that in front of a judge at one point in a case conference, that they were above the law. And I thought, that's
Remember which judge it was?
that was Gould.
And he had no reaction?
Not really, no.
That tells you how bad it is.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?